Did you have fun in there?
No, not really. Too many things coming out, too many ends.
A little too much information.
Sorry, I just don't know what's wrong with me.
I do.
You do? What?
You have cholera.
I don't know what that is.
Well, my child, you are just going to have to find out. This episode, Vibrio cholera.
Welcome back to Not Such a Small World After All. Today we're going to be continuing our lesson about bacteria, learning about Vibrio cholera. Before we can learn about what Vibrio cholera does, we first must learn about structure and metabolism.
Vibrio cholera is a gram-negative bacteria. It's a Vibrio, so we know its comma shade from our previous lesson. It has a singular flagellum and papillae. It is a facultative anaerobe, meaning it can undergo cellular respiration when oxygen is present, but switch to fermentation in the absence of oxygen. It contains a genomic island of pathogenicity and is lithogenicized with phage DNA. That means that the genes of a virus have become integrated into the bacteria's genome and made the bacteria pathogenic. Serogroup 01 does not have a polysaccharide capsule, but serogroup 0139 does contain a polysaccharide capsule made up of NAG and NAM.
Now that you know about its structure, let's find out a little bit more about where it's found.
The non-pathogenic and pathogenic strains thrive in water ecology, particularly surface water. The wide variety of strands of pathogenic and non-pathogenic that coexist in an environment allow for many genetic varieties. Gene transfer is fairly common amongst this bacteria, and arrangement of genetic material of different Vibrio cholera genes can lead to new virulent strands.
Now let's talk about how it affects people and its treatments.
The primary connection between humans and pathogenic strands is through water, particularly in economically reduced areas that do not have good water purification system. It enters the human body through ingestion of contaminated food or water. The bacteria enters the intestine, embeds itself in the absorbent intestinal cells, and releases a toxin called cholera toxin. Physiological responses and symptoms that follow release of cholera toxin include stimulation of the mucosal lining of the intestines to secrete fluids. This is the cause of the diarrhea, which has a rice-like quality, and vomiting that the person will experience. That occurs due to the lack of the replacement of loss of electrolytes, such as potassium and sodium, and from extreme dehydration. If not treated, death occurs 50 to 70% of the time within 24 hours.
Now let's find out where this lovely person could have caught this bacteria from.
Have you been anywhere recently that may have poor water filtration?
I just got back from Haiti to help with the damages after Hurricane Matthew. Is that where I could have got this from?
That makes sense, since hurricanes cause a spike in contamination of Vibrio cholera.
Okay, well, so how do I treat this?
Drink Gatorade to replace your loss of electrolytes, and stay hydrated. Antibiotics are only needed in severe cases.
I can totally do that. Thanks, weird voice from the sky. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
My name's Dr. Micro.
Oh, nice to meet you, Dr. Micro. Well, thank you.
Were you paying attention? Here's some questions to see if you really were. What's wrong with this picture here? If you said Vibrio spelled wrong, you are right. Vibrio has a R in it after the B. What are the symptoms of the release of cholera toxin? If you said C, you are correct. It is the toxin that is responsible for the vomiting and diarrhea, not the organism. The serogroup 01 or serogroup 0139 have a polysaccharide capsule. If you said serogroup 01 does, you are wrong. Serogroup 0139 contains the polysaccharide capsule, and even though these two differ in structure, they both are pathogenic.
Well, that'll do it for us today. I hope you learned something new. Next time, we'll continue our study of bacteria by learning about different staining techniques. Until next time, this is Dr. Micro signing off. Bye!